Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hello, my name is Stacia. Thank you guys for being here. If you guys want to see how to get this no makeup, out the door, in a rush, I slept late type makeup look, then please keep on watching. First step that I always like to do, and I make sure to never ever skip this, is to moisturize the skin. I cannot stress how important this is enough. So moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Even if you guys are running super short on time, please be sure to moisturize. For this today, I am using the Olay Regenerist, and it does have an SPF of 25, which is also very important. And yes, I do realize that we have a friend with us today. Unfortunately, I am human and those things happen, but I will also show you how to hide those to the best of my ability. Next, we are using our Naked Skin Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup, and I am going to put 1 drop of this Nars Illuminator in with my foundation today, just to help sheer it out a little bit and make our skin a little bit more luminous. Just mixing that together on the back of my hand, and then we are going to be using significantly less than we normally use. And then we are just applying that with a Morphe Y10. Then to cover up our dark circles and to try and hide this little guy a little bit better, I am using the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin, and this is in the shade Light Medium. So a trick that I learned recently was, if you are using a sheer makeup product and you want a little bit more coverage, is to let it air dry, and then you can go ahead and blend it in. So we're gonna let that sit there for about 5 to 10 seconds. And then going in with our beauty blender. Now I know normally in the morning you guys, I wouldn't have enough time to do this and go back in and try and cover it, but for today's video, I do not want him to be visible. And yes, he is a him, and I think that we should name him right now. Leave name options in the comments down below. Now, if you guys can tell, my skin looks brighter and more luminous, but it still looks like skin. I think we should set our under eyes because I tend to crease fairly easily under here. So for that today, we are going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. And for this, I want to use a smaller brush because we're not going to be going in and baking our whole face. So I am going to be using the Morphe Y11, and we're just taking this tiny bit of product that's in the cap today, and we're just going to be placing this powder where we need it. So right under our eyes, over that blemish we just covered, and also in the places where my face tends to get a little bit more oily. So right here on the chin, across my nose, and also on my forehead, right in between my eyebrows. In the mornings before school or before work, I know that you guys want something quick and something easy, something that's going to get you out the door in no time at all. So for that today, we are going to be using our Milani Baked Bronzer and this angled brush, and we are going to be just warming up the skin. We're not going to contour. So we are just going to take this all over our cheeks, and we are going to bronze up the whole face. And we are also going to be using this as an eyeshadow. So using that same brush, and that will just give you that healthy all over glow. Now, if you have a little bit of time, a few extra seconds for blush, I would suggest using a corally shade or like a peachy shade, because pinks have a tendency to easily be overdone. So for that today, I'm going to be using this Morphe blush palette. I'm going to be using a combination of, what is this? Unapologetic and MUA. These two bronzy shades here at the bottom. And that's it, we're done with blush. For eyebrows, fortunately for me, I don't really need to do a whole lot. I could honestly just run a spoolie through them and I could totally go out of the house like this and be comfortable. But for a lot of you out there, I know that that's not exactly the case. But if you feel like you need to do a little something with your eyebrows, I would suggest this product, and I have spoken about this before. This is the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. And this is kind of really cool because it does two things in one, which is great for saving time. It does have hair fibers in it and it is tinted. So I will show you how it works right now. It actually makes your eyebrows look a lot thicker and darker. So if I have time in the morning or if I feel like it's necessary, I will just run it through the front of my brows because I feel like they're a little bit more sparse and need a little bit more help. And I tend to like more of like the fluffier, bigger brow look already to begin with, so this is perfect. For the next step, I am using the Becca highlighter in the shade Champagne Pop on a Morphe Y14 and just hitting the high points of my face. On my cheekbone, tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow, a little bit above my eyebrows. And then also using the Champagne Pop and my ring finger, I'm just gonna pop a little bit of this on my lid and also on the inner corners of my eyes just to help brighten them a little bit and make them look more open and awake. Also using that same Champagne Pop, I'm gonna put a little bit on my brow bone using a small pencil brush. And for our final step, I am taking a little bit of Smith's lip balm and just putting that all over my lips. And that is my everyday look. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up as well as hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next week in my next one. Bye.